You go to college?
Absolutely.
What's your degree in?
Major in sociology, minor in communication and business, and I also hold a master's.
I'm a PhD.
Are you making over six figures?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you making over $80,000 a year?
No.
Over
Just under that.
Okay. And what state?
Florida.
Okay. So a lot of men would hear what you're saying. And how tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
22.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I'd rather not say, but I am definitely a plus size woman.
Dress size 22 means you're about 230 pounds.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't have to say I'm an image consultant. I'm just giving you a chance because I'm listening to what you want. And you say the man that has ambition and has goals. Would it be, do you think the man that would fit your lofty standards would have requirements for a woman?
Absolutely.
What do you think some of those would be?
You've said this in multiple conversations. Definitely they want someone who is fit. And I realize that's an inequity that I have. So that's why I'm not upset about my status, because I'm not meeting that. And that's only fair. I'm a fair person. So how can you expect something of someone and you're not meeting that?
Well, you said that you can't find a mate because your standards are too high. And I'm going to ask you, are your standards higher than your sexual marketplace value?
I don't think so, because I'm very realistic in where I sit. I'm not saying I'm a 7. I'm not saying I'm a 10. I'm not saying any of that. So I know where I am. That's
what would you
why
rank it? What would you give yourself? What would you rank yourself?
Pardon?
What would you rank yourself?
Right now, because of me being a realist, I'm probably a 5 at best. And a lot of that has to do with my weight. And
Okay, what would you rank this your looks? How about your weight to the side? What would you rank your looks? Fresh face out of the shower, no makeup, just you.
I would say I'm about 6.
Okay. So go back to what you said. The reason I can't find someone is because my standards are high. They're pretty lofty. But you don't think your standards exceed your perceived sexual marketplace value by men?
Correct.
Yeah, they do. Maybe the thing you're talking about you want from a man is a provider male. A man I'm assuming you want a man that's making at least what you're making or more.
Around that, yes.
Okay, but you're making right around 60, right?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Okay. I need you to listen to what I'm about to say. A big part of the issue today with women is you guys have these careers and these degrees and this perception of the value of it, but where it matters is what gets in the bank. So you can have a master's or whatever, but you ain't making master's money. At 44, you've pretty much you're topping out on your income. Okay, that's just what it is. You already talked about the weight issue, and you got to be realistic that a man with ambition is going to want a woman that's going to be fit, and that is something that you have every bit of control over.
Right.
So it's not because of your standard. I can make the argument that you're just lazy when it comes to being fit for a mate.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do have control over this. But what do you, if you had to give yourself out of 100%, what do you think the likelihood that you will marry in your lifetime?
Oh, 30%.
30%. When you reach 50, what do you think that percentage would be if you're still unmarried?
15.
So you have 5 years before it goes from 30 to 15%.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing to make sure you get married in the next 5 years?
Actually,
the kind of man you're talking about.
What I'm doing is, when you think you're doing something correct, and it's not giving you the result that you want, you gotta look for information. And I've learned a lot by listening to your program and other people who have similar views. And I stepped back and I said, you know what? It's not wrong. So I'm in the process of fixing some things.
What exactly are you doing? What are the top 3 things you're doing?
Looking for another job. Actually creating a weight program for me to stick to and actually achieve realistic goals that I've set for myself. So I'm giving myself about 18 months.
You go to college?
Absolutely.
What's your degree in?
Major in sociology, minor in communication and business, and I also hold a master's.
I'm a PhD.
Are you making over 6 figures?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you making over $80,000 a year?
No.
Over
Just
60?
under that.
Okay. And what state?
Florida.
Okay. So a lot of men would hear what you're saying. And how tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
22.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I'd rather not say, but I am definitely a plus size woman.
Dress size 22 means you're about 230 pounds.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have to say I'm an image consultant. I'm just giving you a chance because I'm listening to what you want. And you say the man that has ambition.